All right, I'm here with the member of the Golden State Valkyries and an unrivaled champion with Miss BC. She was third in the W and fifth in unrivaled in assists per game and led unrivaled in steals per game, point guard Veronica Burton. Hi, Veronica. Thanks so much for being here.
Hi, Zach. Thanks for having me.
So, first, I want to ask about Unrivaled. How does it feel to be a champion?
Feels great. Unrivaled was a lot of fun. Obviously, I got the chance to play with some people that I've always, looked up to and people that I really enjoyed playing alongside. And to be able to win, whenever you play in any league, the goal is to win. And so to be able to kind of do it and do it in the fashion that we did, I was really grateful to be a part of it.
What went into your decision to play in Unrivaled, and what are your thoughts on 3 and 3 becoming more and more popular?
Yeah, a lot of different things went into it. I had gone overseas the last couple of years, and honestly, I really enjoyed overseas. I think for me, um, I love being home as well and spending more time with my family and also just kind of taking care of my body in a way that maybe I didn't want to spend the next 5 or 6 months of my off season playing. And so I think Unrivaled kind of offered a really good opportunity of just being able to compete and play and train. But also, I didn't find it to be overly taxing on my body. Obviously, it being in Miami and in great weather for just a short two couple of months really helped as well. And it always helps, I think, when you're competing with and against some of the best basketball players in the world. So there were a lot of different things that drew me to Unrivaled. And so I'm grateful that I made that decision.
Before Unrivaled, you won Most Improved Player. Have you been able to just pause and really take in everything you've achieved in such a short amount of time?
Yeah, thanks. I think it's definitely been a balance. I'm big on just kind of being present and enjoying where I am. And obviously, last W season was something that I'll never forget, just for a number of reasons. Winning Most Improved is something that I don't take lightly, and I'm definitely happy about, and something that I definitely worked for. But I think just being able to experience what it meant to be a Valkyrie in its first year and just being able to make the playoffs and compete and all the people that I got to do it alongside, I think that's kind of the bigger takeaways for me in the last year is the opportunity and the blessings that I've kind of been able to experience rather than just, the award itself or whatever accolades kind of that have come. I think it's just the overall experience that I've been able to have.
What are your thoughts on playing in San Francisco and just the fan base there?
That's incredible. The Bay Area is a place that I wasn't as familiar with growing up. Obviously, being from Boston and the East Coast, we take our sports pretty seriously over there. And so I had a big ego in terms of that and claiming Boston as the best sports city. But I would definitely say the Bay is an area that competes and they show up for us an insane amount. And last season, we saw it from the very beginning, even before the roster was even announced. They had 20,000 season tickets sold, and so I think just the fan base here is something that I've never experienced. I've never really been a part of that, and so I'm really grateful for them. The energy that they bring, it feels like an event and a party at every home game, and we really feed off of that. So I love the fan base here, and I'm excited, honestly, to run it back with them.
I know you had a lot of pride for home, so I wanted to shout out Newton South. I actually went to Acton Boxborough. I'm
No
sure you
way.
competed against,
Okay.
and yeah,
Yeah, we sure did in the DCL.
yep.
Active
Um,
boxer is always solid. That's crazy.
so I wanted to ask you about the Celtics. What are your thoughts on Tatum being back and just all the positive energy surrounding the team right now?
Yeah, it's been incredible to see. Obviously, I've always been a Celtics fan, and so I think a lot of people maybe didn't expect them to do as well, especially with Tatum being out. But again, just their ability to it's next man up, their ability to compete, and just play team basketball. I mean, you can tell they're really bought into the culture, bought into each other, and whoever is available on a given night, like they all trust each other. And then to have someone of Jason Tatum's caliber come back from an injury and just kind of, I know he talked about being worried about fitting back in, but it's been really a smooth transition and really neat to see how his team and the fan base kind of embraced him and welcomed him back in, and he's only elevated them. So it's been really special to see.
What are your favorite memories of the Celtics and just of your dad covering all the Boston sports teams while you were growing up?
Yeah, I have a few. Rondo was always my favorite player growing up. I had a huge, big poster of him on my wall. So just really, um, embracing the championship mentality from a young age. I really just loved the energy that they had. The city obviously kind of circled around them too with all the parades and everything. The big three, it was really special to just watch. And additionally, the Patriots were big. My dad covered the Patriots a lot. And so even having Tom Brady there, just kind of having that legendary name and the way he carried himself, the way he approached the game and his professionalism kind of outside of football too was something that I always admired. So honestly, all the sports teams in Boston were big. I would say the Celtics and the Patriots were the two that kind of impacted me the most as a child.
How does it feel to have a sister doing the Celtics pregame show and just seeing her fulfill
Mhm.
her dreams?
Yeah, it's awesome. Kayla will be the first to tell anyone just kind of the ups and downs that she's experienced in the workplace as well, and how it's not easy. And I think it's been really neat to see her thrive in that role in that profession. And it's not surprising. I think she can talk to anyone. She just has such an amazing personality, and she really is. I think she's great at her job. And so to see her just continue to get better at it and work at it, I see her put so much time into it. And growing up watching my dad being a sports broadcaster, I think it's been really neat to see her kind of follow in that, while also kind of paving her own way. But also just being a Black woman in the sports broadcasting industry is something that I don't take lightly, and I know she doesn't either. So I've just been really proud of her, and really it's been incredible to see her just continue to grow.
Having two family members in sports media, does that sort of give you an extra appreciation for the media? And have you ever thought about going into the media?
100% gives me an extra appreciation. I think the media has an incredible amount of power and what they kind of put out there and the stories that they're able to tell. And so from a young age, I think I've understood the importance of media and the time that they put into it. I see my dad, I see Kayla and how much time they put into it, how badly they want to again portray the stories, tell the stories of the athletes and even the athletes that maybe don't have as big of a name or whatever it may be. I think they see it as their responsibility to cover them, and I think that's allowed me to view media in a different light, and it's something that I always want to take my time to be involved with the media and show my appreciation for them. And whether or not I want to get into it, it's something that I'm definitely open to. I go back and forth. I don't know how good I would be, but it's something that I definitely would probably, at least try. We'll see.
I also want to ask about Coach McKeown. What are your thoughts on his retirement and what did he mean to you as a coach?
Coach McKeown was meant so much to me as a coach, as a person, as a mentor. He was one of the first coaches, especially obviously at the collegiate level, that really bought into me. I wasn't necessarily highly recruited coming out of high school, but he saw what I brought to the table. And honestly, from day one that I set foot at Northwestern, he told me I was going to be his point guard and he believed in me. And for me, that's all I could ever ask for is a coach that, believes in me and instills a lot of confidence in me. And before Northwestern, he's a legendary coach in the women's game at GW, Hall of Fame coach. And I'm grateful that I was even a part of his journey and a part of, his time and as a coach of women's basketball. But I think him as a person and just the time that he put into all of us, and the energy that he put into all of us is something that I'll never forget. And I'm forever grateful for. And even today, I still have a really good relationship with him. I talk to him, and so I'm very proud of him. And a big congratulations to him.
Before I let you go, I gotta ask about the new CBA. Are you happy with how it turned out and what it means for the future of women's sports?
Yeah, I think it's an incredible step for the future of women's sports. I'm really grateful that I got to be a part of this kind of big leap for us. And I'm really proud of the Players Association and the union and the way that we kind of stuck together and just the communication that was there and what we were looking for, what we wanted, and just kind of the back and forth. I think it shows the power that we have and but the power and unity. And so I'm grateful that I am even here in the WNBA at such an important time. And I think we'll continue to see this shift and this growth. And I think it's been really cool. And I'm glad that we did get a deal done. And I'm glad that we will have a WNBA season. So I'm excited.
Thanks so much for taking the time, Veronica. I really appreciate it. There's so much to congratulate you on. Just keep it up and good luck back in the W.
Thank you, Zach. I appreciate it. Thanks for telling me you're from Acton Boxborough. That's awesome.